What's up? It's your boy Is. I want to be your favorite rapper, and we're back for another week. If you know anything about me, you know I love college basketball, and it's that time of year, and I don't root for nobody unless they wearing these colors. In this episode, I'm going to explain to you why I love Shocker basketball so much, and I'm going to share with you my 10 favorite Shockers. Not based on who's best or whatever, but just who's my favorite. So stay tuned. We'll be back after a second. It's your boy Is. Peace.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Is316 or simply IZ. I'm a socially conscious hip-hop artist, community activist, radio and TV personality, and entrepreneur. I've produced and released several albums as well as met some of my favorite artists. But this is my channel and I want to be your favorite MC.
Alright, so welcome back. I graduated from Wichita State. I double majored in political science and ethnic studies. During my time there, I was blessed to meet a lot of cool friends. I happened to stay on the floor with the basketball players, and so I formed bonds with them outside of the court. So it was always great to see them shining on the court. A lot of the players who were recruited weren't necessarily from Wichita, so they didn't always know the history that I did of Wichita State basketball. They heard about the glory years, but you don't too much hear about those lean years, but true Shocker fans was there. I stayed 4 blocks from the university. I never seen a home winning game until I actually attended the university. I seen some heartbreak, but man, I seen some joy, some big shots. I was there for some big moments in Coke Arena, and so over this video, I'm gonna share with you my favorite Shockers. Some because they were just great players, and some because I had personal bonds with them and are friends to this day. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna give you my list. Check it out. The first player on my list is Adam Liberty. He only played at Wichita State for 2 years before transferring to Oral Roberts, but we remained friends after that. In fact, he was the starting point guard on the team that went into Allen Fieldhouse and beat the Jayhawks. Check it out. I've been friends with him ever since then, and he's a great guy. He is now coaching down in Oklahoma City. He still stays in touch with me and several of the other players. So first on my list is my friend Adam. What's up, A-Lib? Next on my list is a Shocker favorite that I'm sure a lot of you remember. He's still in town all the time. His wife was alumni too. That's PJ Kuzma. That's my guy. Shout out to PJ. PJ was an amazing player. We shared some good moments. I was there on the court when they won the Valley, and him and Matt Brower, you know what I mean? There's a picture of us on the floor right after that game. Matter of fact, I think he even got me the tickets to the game. And so to see that happen against I believe it was Creighton in that moment after so many years of seeing the Shockers lose, man, it was cool. It was a great moment. Me and PJ are still friends too. We talk often. I just got to see him this summer when they were playing with the Aftershocks. So shout out to the whole Aftershocks. I know y'all gonna win it next year. The next person on my list is a great friend of mine who just recently got married and had a son not too long ago. So shout out to all of them, but it's JT Durley. JT Durley, man, that's my guy. I met him his freshman year, and we just kind of clicked since then. He was amazing on the court, man, to be such a tall guy, but be able to play down low, and also to be able to, you know, over time he developed a shot, you know what I'm saying, which I basically taught him. You know, he ain't gonna admit that, but I basically taught him how to shoot the J, you know what I'm saying? Tell the truth, JT. Anyway, JT's a great guy, man. He's a great father. I'm so happy for him and all the things that have been going good for him. He's been playing overseas where he's been a star, and you guys should make sure you go follow him and still support him because, as always, he's a Shocker, right? What up, JT? Next on my list, but not least in any manner, this is my for real guy, you know what I mean? As I'm friends with all of them. Old school, recently inducted into the Hall of Fame, Jamar Howard. If anybody know anything, me and JoJo go way back since both of our freshman year. And he's just a fun guy to be around. He always brings that energy and excitement. I love this energy and feistiness on the court. And man, he was so dependable. I remember being in Coke Arena, I believe it was like the NIT game, it was like a double overtime game when him and Von Wafer, who would eventually go to the NBA, were going back and forth. That's exciting, you know what I mean? It's just exciting, you know what I mean? And man, that was a great game, and it's always like etched in my memory. Shout out to Gabe Barnes, man, he's doing great things too. He's still in the Wichita area. He's actually doing training now. So if you know a kid who needs some good basketball training, that's the guy. He's still in college shape. I swear to you, he still looks the same. What's up, man? I couldn't dare not mention Jamar and not mention this next guy. For a while, he was like the all-time leading his three-point makes in WSU history, I believe, Randy Barnes. Shout out to my man Randy from H-Town. You know what I mean? He's an amazing rap artist too. You know what I mean? He put out some projects while we was on campus together. And so he's a really great guy. You know what I mean? I remember when I first met Randy, you know what I'm saying? I said, Randy, listen, if you just take the coaching that I'm trying to give to you, you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? He listened and he took all the advice that, you know what I'm saying, I gave him. And that's where, you know what I'm saying, he got where he got because he heard what I said. I said, Randy, listen, you doing orange Gatorade, you need red. When you do red, you do better. And he just looked at the film, and I was right, and he did red, and you know what I'm saying, we had success. But Jamar and Randy, you gotta mention them together because they really started the foundation of that new era of Wichita State basketball that got it to what it is today. So shout out to both of them. This next guy, class act guy, I met him even before he went to Wichita State. My first job was at Subway on 21st and Woodline, and him and a couple other players would come in. I was like still in high school, and man, he was always super cool with me, and that's Terrell Benton. I see him all the time now, man. He's doing great things in this community, being such a good spokesman for not only the university, for the city. He's just an overall good guy. I'm always happy to see him when I run into him. Terrell's a great guy. What's up, Terrell? The next guy on my list is one of my favorite point guards to watch. Although he only played at Wichita State 2 years, that's my man Cleve Hanna. Man, I just like to see him play, man. He wasn't as big as everybody else, but man, he had that heart, and you knew that he wouldn't be scared at the moment. And Cleve's just an all-around good guy, man. He always makes me laugh, you know, always shows me love, and I appreciate that, man. That's my guy, and you know, we got that Southern Roots thing going on. I got some family down south too. That's where he's from, Mississippi, I believe. And so, Cleve, what's up? So make sure you guys can hit Cleve up too. He does a little coaching in the off season, but he's playing overseas, and man, he's put up some spectacular numbers, and all the Shockers do. There's so many that I still stay in touch with, but the ones that I'm mentioning for the most part are the ones who I've built a bond with and who I've talked to afterwards. So or after they graduated. This next guy that I'm about to mention, you know what I'm saying, played at Wichita State long before I was born, but is a very good guy. He's been back in the Wichita area. He's doing some great things with the kids, and they love him. Not only is he teaching them basketball, but he's teaching them real life experience, and that's my man Cheese Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I ran into him the other day. I said, Cheese, you know, if I was back in your day, you probably still would have beat me, but I looked real fresh with like the long socks with the stripes around the calf, you know what I'm saying, and the headband with the big fro. I mean, I'm already sexy, but you put me in like the 60s in the little shorts, every woman in the arena would have been passing that. I would have saw that every game, just on my legs alone, but whatever. Shout out to Cheese Johnson, man. Real great dude. Keep doing good things in the community. My next guy that I'm gonna shout out is from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? So you know I got the New York connection. So my man from Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, formerly the Circus, played for N1, played at Wichita State too. That's still my guy to this day. That's Fridge Holman. Shout out to Fridge, man. Fridge was a wild boy. I remember seeing some games, him just going off. Him and my guy Merle Andrews got into it, and I was crushed. I went to, Merle, if you remember, he went to Southwest Missouri State, and him and Fridge got into it, and I'm in the stands like, nah, these is both my guys. I went to high school with you, I go to college with you. I know it's a bit of rivalry, the Bears gotta lose, but let's not fight. But shout out to both of them guys, they both cool now, man. That was one of them shocker moments that if you was there, you was there, you know what I'm saying? So salute to Fridge, you know what I'm saying, great guy. He's coaching basketball as well here in Wichita for a while. He's been traveling with AAU, doing those type of things. Is PJ too. PJ Kuznar is big in that, into AAU. So we still got to support our Shockers because we're Shockers for life, right? All right, cool. That means support me too, because I need you to like this channel, you know what I'm saying? subscribe and not, and all that, right? Subscribe, movers, doers, shockers. I'm a shocker, I'm an alumni. I coached a lot of them. I was good, you know what I'm saying, on Xbox, but I didn't play. But I could have though. Matter of fact, you know what? Coach Marshall should sign me up right now. My crossover means, son. So the last, I know I said 10, but this next trio is like, you know, shocker legend, man, right? The next three is Fred, Ron, and Evan. Wichita State wouldn't have went on that run that it did without those guys. So you got to mention all three of them together. I remember the first time I seen Ron was like in a tournament. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hadn't seen him all year, and then you just come out of the tournament and start going stupid. And I was like, who's this dude with the shaggy hair looking like a miniature Dirk Nowitzki? You know what I'm saying? But he was getting busy. You know what I'm saying? I loved it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love Fred. Fred bet on himself. He's a great player, man. He's doing big things. Also, he's up in Toronto with Adrian Griffin, who is from Wichita. Speaking of Adrian Griffin, I'm kind of close with their family. And shout out to Faith Griffin, who has a YouTube channel that you should just go check out, man. It's very inspiring. She has a very beautiful spirit. It helps us. We did a no TV challenge together. She did like a week, I did like a day, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta check out her channel. I'll leave a link to that. Then Evan Wessel, you know what I'm saying, went to Heights, the hometown boy, chose to stay home and did big things. And I don't think he always get the credit that he deserves, but man, he was super scrappy, you know what I mean? And when the defenses and, you know what I'm saying, was focusing on Fred and Ron, you know what I'm saying, when the ball came to him, he was ready. My homeboy TP said, it don't really matter if your name is known, just make sure you catch the rock when the ball gets thrown. That's exactly what Evan did. When the ball came to him, he did his thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's my list, man. Now, I do got some honorable mentions, you know what I'm saying? Some of these people I don't know, I just like this style of play. Shout out to Ramon. I didn't mention Ramon Clemente, but Ramon is my guy too. You know what I'm saying? All the people that's played and came through there are my guys. Carl Hall, Malcolm Armstead, you know what I'm saying? These are great players that was doing their thing, man, and really put our town on the map. Paul Miller is one of my favorite players. I seen him and Paul Millsap go at each other for like 30 apiece, you know what I'm saying? In Coke Arena. That was an insane game, you know what I mean? So shout out to those guys. There's some guys that came in and transferred out, but still kind of did their thing. Graham Hatch, I remember Graham Hatch did his thing. Hawkins, he was doing his thing. And these is guys that, you know, made our city what it is. But this year is gonna be crazy. We rooting for those guys. We know we're gonna go far. Nobody's expecting nothing from us. But as Coach Marshall said, wolves don't fret with the opinion of sheep. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been very fun making it as I went down memory lane, reminiscing not only with my friends and these moments that I've shared with them, but also the moments that I share with all the Shocker Nation. Wherever I go, I take the Shockers with me. You'll see that I'm wearing the jerseys in my music videos. I'm wearing the hats or different things like that. So I need your support. Please like, subscribe, share this video. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers by hitting the like button, right? Hit the bell, you'll get all the videos that I put out there. It's your boy Iz, and I'll be your favorite rapper. Leave me a message below and tell me who your favorite shocker is and why. Peace.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Iz316 or simply IZ. I'm a socially conscious hip-hop artist, community activist, radio and TV personality, and entrepreneur. I've produced and released several albums as well as met some of my favorite artists. But this is my channel and I want to be your favorite MC.